Day 3 on the laPerla project. So today we're going to spend our energy probably mainly outside. We've got old dead trees, half alive, half dead. Bought me a new chainsaw, so we're going to get after cutting these trees down today and making some kind of showing on the outside. That always feels good to just see some activity, and it'll be a productive day because it's something that needs to be done. And then I have a guy lined up to come in here and blade the ground down. It's mounded up, and also then get the roots out of the ground once I cut these trees down. So here is tree 2. It's a big one, and it is not dead. It is all alive. It's just ugly, and it's coming out. This old Nandina bush is coming out, and Darla, that's my sister. I wish I could give this to you because I know how much you love Nandina. Okay, now this is not going to all be done today. As you can tell, these are some big trees. But there's 4 old elm trees here, and they get those elm beetles, and there's more dead in them than alive. So they're going to be in the way, and they're just ugly and old. There's no way to really salvage them and make them ever look good again. So those are coming out as well, but this will be more of a process. And there's a big one, I don't know that you can even see it, but I probably don't know that I can even tackle it by myself. So we got our work cut out for us, but we're gonna make some progress today. I'm somewhat formal by nature, so I like a lot of symmetry, and yet I don't think symmetry always has to be stuffy. And in this case, this is the way I want this landscape to go. It's just a nod to the old English garden with boxwood and yew and topiaries and things like that, but I definitely want it to have a softness and a warmth and a coziness as you walk through the what I would call the private garden on one side, but I still want it to mimic that same feel on the public side, so that when you're looking at laPerla from the front of the building, it's symmetrical on both sides, if that makes sense. I'm really ready to see this trunk come out now. It feels so much better to me, though, to see the building again. I think sometimes an old building needs fresh landscaping to balance. You know, the structure itself will always be old, but it has a charm to it that I'm trying to bring back, and I think a soft new landscape will be its friend. Oh, Nandina. Well, I've never fixed a chain before, but there's always a first. So, this is my chain fixing department right here on the corner of this stoop. I don't think it's too hard. Probably should have been concerned about tightening it up before now. We're on the back side of laPerla now. This particular part of the building has been added on, and it's cinder block. I can't wait to see the new facade on this and windows over time. New paint colors. We're really gonna try to give it some character that still flows beautifully with laPerla. These trees, all of these old elm trees, they're certainly in the way of some plans, but they're also just so extremely old and infested with insects and dead material. It's just going to be better to get them out and start over with something fresh, but I'm definitely not a tree killer all the time. Another part of that plan is to have adequate parking. So these trees are definitely in the way. This hollowed out trunk shows you how in decline these elm trees are. I believe there's 5 in total, and every single one of them looks like this. Okay, this is recap day 3 of laPerla project. I don't have quite the energy I had this morning when we started. I have cut down 3, 4, 5, 6 trees and piled the branches up. And so my back's hurting and I'm just a little tired, but anyway, it's been a good day and we have made some visual progress, and I'll take any kind of progress we can get. So I love seeing something happen, and that's what happened today. And I had experience using my brand new chainsaw and getting it caught up in the trunk several times. Had a little bind problem, but anyway, it's all good. And so I'm so tired I can't